Hi, it's Hannah from Wildheart Media here. In this before and after video, I'm going to show you the changes we made to this website as part of our website restructure package and why we made those changes. So Aktor Edutainment is a company of actors based in Stockholm, and they work with companies offering creative workshops and improvisation and theatre to help them get the most out of their staff and also to help them put on better and more interesting conferences. So this is their old website, and as is common and seems very popular in Sweden, this website is actually a one-page site. So you can see if I scroll down, the entire website is on this one page. The problem with this is that it is not good for SEO. So Google and other search engines can't actually tell what's most important on this page, and so it won't actually perform very well for SEO. So we never advise having one-page scrolling websites like this. The other problem, or the other main problem with their site, is this navigation at the top here. So there are a lot of items in this top menu. And more to the point, the navigation doesn't actually work. So if I click on any of these, nothing actually happens. It should drop down to the right section, but it doesn't. So there are some sub-pages for some of these other items, and you can actually click on these, although it's not terribly obvious that you can do that, to find out more about them. And there's their blog. And there's just a whole list of people they've worked with and a contact form right at the bottom of the page, which isn't actually that easy to see over this text. So that was their existing site, and what we have done is made their site a lot easier to use, and so this is what their site looks like now. Ta-da! So immediately you can see that this image really stands out on the home page. And what you'll see as I go through this site is that we've used images in a much more powerful way. So because they are actors, it's really important that these images really reflect the character of their brand and also reflects their own personalities. So like this collage image you can see is lots of versions of that. So there's only 3 of them in the company, but they're repeated lots of times in this kind of collage photo, and they are actors. So we're really putting their acting skills front and center, really putting them in character. You can see the humor coming through. So the other thing that we've got here is we've massively reduced the navigation. So we just have these 4 items in the top, and we've introduced some footer navigation as well. So if I scroll down the home page, the other thing that the main thing that we've got here about messaging is on their existing site, the focus was too much about them. So if I just flick back here, this is actually like our ideas, what we offer, about us, what people say about us. It's all about us. So we've actually shifted the focus and made it more about you, about the readers, about the customers. So this is like, are you looking for inspiration for your conference? So it's about you, what you're looking for, and then how we can help with that, what we can offer to help deliver that. So then if we scroll down, we've got these the 3 main pages, and these are the next 3 pages in the navigation. So that's what we offer, about us, and the blog, and you can read more there. And then down here we've got this footer menu. So there's a couple of other, we've split the navigation, so we've got the main navigation items up here. This is what I offer, about us, and blog. And then we've got this really strong call to action in the top navigation, which means take the next step, and that actually links through to their contact page, which has a form on it, and you can just contact them. And then down here we've just got references, which is testimonials. I'll just flip back to there again. Testimonials and contact us. And then we've got their find us, so we've got links to their social networks. We're pulling through the latest 3 blog posts there, and we've got all their contact details. So it's really easy to find those contact details. So one of the other main things that we did was we helped them to simplify and clarify what it is they offer. So as well as reorganising their content and their pages, we've helped them with what they offer. So if I go through to the what I offer section, that is now split into two main sections: planning a conference and inspiration and development. So there's just two main offerings there, and you can click through to those pages, and then we get these sub landing pages. There's three types of things that they offer there, and a nice call to action to the contact page. Then we can go back to what I offer and click through to the other offering. This is the other service they offer, and same thing here, three different things that they offer under this, and a nice call to action to the contact page. So it's really important that every page has a strong call to action on it, so people know exactly what you want them to do next. One other thing about the images that I just want to mention is often we will put text over an image so that it's clear. It's kind of an efficient way of using text and images. But in this case, because these images are quite busy and quite complex, we actually decided to keep the text off the images in this case, because we really want to be able to see what's going on in those images. They are so important for their brand. The compromise is that you have to scroll down to see the text. So you land on a page, all you can see is an image, and you do have to scroll down to actually read the text. But we decided it was more important that you can fully see all the images in this case. So then if I'll just click through to About Us. So again, there's a nice image of all three of them there, and this gives you some more information about them. Then there's a profile for each of them there, and these are some clients that they've worked with before. Nice big logos on there, so it's nice, visually pleasing. I'll just show you the blog page as well. Now, this page doesn't look nearly as good as the other pages, because this is how it comes sort of out of the box. Aktor Edutainment are probably going to buy a blog package from us, so we will actually be able to sort this page out for them. We'll make this look a lot better. At the moment, it's pulling through the entire post for everyone. What we would rather do is have consistently sized images, consistently sized headings, and then just an excerpt, and then you can click through to read more, where you can read the whole post. We would also help them sort out their categories, because there aren't any categories at the moment, and we'd sort out this sidebar and the whole design of the blog section. So that's really it. Yeah, and then the next step goes to contact us, and I've spoken about the footer. So yeah, that's how we changed this site, a simple one page scrolling website, which is not good for SEO, and it's difficult to use because the navigation doesn't actually work, to this much more simplified, much clearer site. The focus is much more on the customers, the navigation is clear, it's clear what we want people to do on every page, and all the information is easy to find. So there we go. I hope that's useful. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.